Jones, along with Drake Shishpinski, the two starting goalkeepers who will occupy the north end goal. All of the fans in the stands shifting towards the north end. If you notice, the city of Georgetown starts to tilt a little bit. Shishpinski.
Well, interesting that first time in this state tournament where we've had a shootout here on this north goal. All the others coming on the south end.
We are slated for 5 shootout rounds, 1 kick per round. Alamo Heights will lead off each round. By virtue of being the designated visiting team, this is Diego Hernandez who will get it started against Shishpinski. He'll dribble up from 35 yards out. Shishpinski will come off his line, and the officials whistle to try to cut off the angle. Shishpinski, Hernandez, pass Shishpinski, and the Mules have the opening advantage here in the first round. Diego Hernandez, the junior, connects.
Well done from Hernandez. Shishpinski came charging out, really taking it to Hernandez. Hernandez, just a nice move, slightly to the side, gets the goal.
For the Raiders, Jonathan Munoz will have a chance to answer against Zach Jones. Munoz deflected, Jones has held, and the Mules now have the advantage going into the second round, up 1-0 on shootouts.
It just becomes so mental here. One heavy touch can lead to disaster. Want to go, be sure, go to your strong side.
What a big goal this would be from Garcia. Carlos Garcia goes well wide. Shishpinski quickly getting down the line. And that one wide to the left post. And that opens the door again for the Raiders here to even it at 1 apiece. And this will bring up Minsung Park, the senior forward. 1 goal on the year.
1 goal on the year, but he could nab a second goal, if you will, here. But it's gonna take a good shot here to beat Zach Jones. Jones very strong in that last one against Munoz.
Here in the second frame, Park left foot inside the post after 2. We're even 1 apiece.
Nicely done by Park. Calmly converting that one.
And next up, Alex Trimble for the Alamo Heights Mules. He had the equalizer in overtime in that first 10-minute period. Trimble, can he get a second one past Shishpinski? He does. Success in the first frame, and again here in the third frame for Alamo Heights.
Well, ice in his veins right there, Alex Trimble. No easy feat to convert the penalty kick in overtime, and then again here in the shootout.
And now, here is Christian Okeke. He has a chance to pull us even at 2 apiece. Okeke, stutter step, Brown Jones, and Zach Jones prevails, and in all likelihood, that will be the only look Okeke gets here in the shootout.
That could be very well be it right there. Okeke disappointed with his effort.
And Zach Jones preserves an advantage after 3 shootout rounds. And this brings up Donnelly, who had that opening assist on the goal for Struble. And Donnelly finds the back of the net. And for Alamo Heights, a 3-1 advantage. And we say 5 frames, but if the Raiders don't hit this one, it's over.
And what they're doing is they're having success going to Shishpinski's right are the Mules. That's where they're able to get these goals. But now Zach Jones, he can be the hero.
And the 4th frame, Zach Jones with a stop will clinch goal for Alamo Heights. 1-on-1. And you know what? The Raiders aren't done.
Woo, boy. That was a close one right there. Dan Divider getting it done. Now it's up to Shishpinski to keep his team alive. Jorge Medina did it for Sherryland in the 5A final.
But for another kick now, Alamo Heights here can clinch it. Jesus Espin looking for the 2012 state crown, and they'll have to look elsewhere. As Shishpinski able to make the stop. Alamo Heights leads 3-2. mistakes. They made the first one in the fourth frame. And here come the Raiders again, as the Raiders bring Cal Johnson, who had the go-ahead goal in overtime. Johnson must make this one to send us to a 6th shootout round.
Johnson, lots of pressure here. He's kind of patiently walking up to the spot, taking his time, waiting for the flag to drop.
Johnson and Jones. Cal Johnson knocked down by Zach Jones. And in the shootout, the Alamo Heights Mules capture their 2nd state championship.
Well, just great effort from Zach Jones. We highlighted him in the pregame. Talk about the quality goalkeeper that he is. Yeah, he let in 2 goals tonight, but he came up big when it mattered the most here in this shootout.
25 years removed from the first gold, Alamo Heights claims the title here in 2012 in Class 4A. You see the final following the draw. 100 minutes was not enough. It was in the 5th frame, the stop from Zach Jones. The 3-2 win on the Shootouts. Fans in a moment will be joined by victorious head coach Bruce Fink. It was a 25-year wait, but he has his 2nd state championship. And our Built Ford Tough player of the match, Alex Strimple, had the equalizer in overtime, connects on the goal in the shootout, and the senior sends this class out on a championship note.
And you also have to tip your cap to the effort by Strimple and the rest of that back four for Alamo Heights. They did such a great job, fought hard the whole way, and Alamo Heights taking the crown back to the Alamo City. But what a game effort by this Wichita Falls Rider team. These two teams exchanging blows throughout the first 80 minutes and overtime. Just some sensational soccer between the two.
Well, a tremendous year for Coach Josh Hill and the Rider Raiders. Something to be proud of. Down the line, they'll be able to appreciate that silver. They were one of the last 2 teams playing soccer here in the state of Texas. But it was Alamo Heights, a fitting end to this championship Saturday, as we saw the last 3 state titles ultimately decided in that final shootout stage after 100 minutes was just not enough for some well-matched teams.
Well, the drama club was in session as well, in addition to the soccer teams here. Lincoln, both teams, boy, oh boy, just some great soccer. The 5A final, Sherryland, Morton Ranch, 4A girls final, 10 rounds in the shootout, and then here in this one, Alamo Heights getting it done. Great goalkeeping. You can tell a lot of mutual respect between these two teams. Yeah, there were some yellow cards, there was some physical play, but you see some hugs being exchanged around the field, good sportsmanship, and Alamo Heights, they can really respect the effort that the Rider Raiders gave. Rider, nothing to be ashamed of. They can hold their heads high.
In a moment, we will catch up with head coach Bruce Fink, wrapping up his 28th year at the helm. I want to take this opportunity to thank again all the men and women helping make this production possible here on the Texas Channel. They arrived back on Wednesday to start setting up, bringing you the sights and sounds of the semi-final rounds this year in 2012 on Thursday and Friday. And of course today, an extra long day with some extra exciting contests. And of course capped off with this championship for Alamo Heights, as we're now joined by head coach Bruce Fink. Coach, 25 years later, you bring back the gold.
It was awesome. They worked hard all year. You know, we never know what's going to happen. It took one game at a time. It was a hard-fought match against a great team from Wichita Falls Rider.
Well, Coach Fink, talk about your goalkeeper, Zach Jones. Yeah, he let in a couple of balls, but he came up huge when it mattered the most tonight.
I can't say enough about him. He's been strong all year long. He had a great game tonight.
Coach, we'll let you go celebrate with your players and enjoy this one as, again, the 2nd state championship now is going to grace the hallways of Alamo Heights.
Thank you very much.
Again, that's Coach Bruce Fink in his 28th year at the helm of this soccer program. One last time, a huge thank you to this crew for Time Warner Cable Sports, bringing you the coverage all 3 days, and we do it year-round with these UIL state championships. Love to bring these memories home to you, and you'll be reminded at the end of this broadcast where you can catch these games on demand, courtesy of Time Warner Cable. One last time for Jessica Stamp and, of course, Arch Bell. I'm Lincoln Rose. That will do it for the 2012 season. All 4 championships in the books. It took 380 minutes of soccer to get there here on this Saturday, but oh, what a moment it was here in Georgetown as we saw those gold medals handed out. Have a wonderful evening, folks. The soccer season, time to get ready for that 2013 affair and see if it can top this one.